you about the worst day of my life, I want to give you some background. I used to be a gymnast when I was younger, and as a gymnast, I was on the team, which meant I was there from Monday to Saturday for 4 to 5 hours every single day. So at night, we would see the cheerleaders come in, and they would be practicing their tumbling, trying to get tricks and stuff. And the little brats we were, we would always make fun of them because we were always better. We could always do the tricks a lot easier than they could. So one day, one of the cheerleaders posted a sign for a cheer clinic at Whittier Christian High School. And deep down, I really wanted to be a cheerleader when I got a little bit older, but I would never admit that to my gym friends because I get embarrassed for it and all sorts of stuff. So I take the flyer home, give it to my mom, and she signs me up, which starts the worst day of my life, which is November 2nd, 2002. I show up to the cheer clinic at Whittier Christian High School, and I am so excited. My mom signs me in. Then I go into my age group where they tell us what we're going to be doing for the day, which is we're going to learn to cheer, we're going to learn to dance, stunts, then we're going to have dinner, then we're all going to board the bus to go to the game where we would perform during halftime. So we get in our age groups, we learn the cheer, we learn the dance, piece of cake for me. Then lastly we go on to stunting, which I was super excited about because I always wanted to be the flyer. I wanted to be the girl up in the air. Everybody watched her and do all the tricks and stuff. So they put us in line from tallest to shortest, and at that point in my life, believe it or not, I was on the short end of the deal. So she goes down the line and she says, you're going to be a base, you're going to be a flyer. And for those who don't know, a base is a girl who holds the flyer in the air. And she goes down, she tells me that I'm going to be a flyer, and I'm super excited. So they put us in groups, and they don't really tell us what to do, they just tell us to get her up here. And so I'm finally in the air, and I'm so excited, but then I look down and I realize how high I'm off the ground. So I bend my knees, which is the number one rule you're not supposed to do, and I start falling forward. I could have jumped out of the stunt, but the girls held onto my feet, so I put my arms out to break my fall. And I remember hitting the ground and hearing both of my arms snap. And then I remember thinking to myself, like, there's no way I'm going to survive this. I'm dead right now. Like, I'm not going to wake up. And then I wake up, and they pick me up, and they take me to the office where they tie my arms to the chair with ice packs, which hurt like hell. And then, so then they call my mom comes, and in the meantime they're telling me all these stories about how they've been like kicked in the face, punched in the stomach, one girl had a bruise about this big, and that just made me even more hysterical than I already was. So my mom takes me to the hospital, and I find out that I had broken both of my elbows, and specifically 2 spots in my right and 3 in my left, and I had pushed the bone out. So I would have to stay over in the hospital that night for them to push my bone back in and give me 2 full arm casts. So that is definitely the worst day of my life.